Okay, Journey's in timeout. He's been a little snippety lately. We're a little bit worried.
So my dad's coming over today. He's having some health issues. It's even hard saying this, I haven't really ever said this.
Good morning, you guys. My mom is up playing with the girls. She is getting ready to leave today. It is always so nice for her to visit. Having family far away is really hard sometimes, you know, like not being able to just see them whenever. I feel like if they lived closer, we'd get to just see each other for shorter amounts of time, but like more frequently, and it would be perfect. Well, one day I'm holding out for that, but for now I'm gonna go spend a little time with it before they have to go. I guess we probably won't see her again until Christmas, which isn't so bad. It's only a month away. It still feels like so long. I don't know. My mom is my bestie, so sometimes I hate being so far away, but I'm glad that she has the ability and flexibility to come down and visit us so often, because it's hard to get up there, especially with all the kids, especially during the school year. So, all right, I'm gonna go spend some time with her before I have to say goodbye.
Just giving hugs and kisses and Tyler's drum.
All right.
Tell me about her wings. She's good. Bye, baby.
Bye.
I love you. I love you.
I
Right?
go with you.
You know that can't happen.
I go with you.
It's gonna be okay. She'll come back very soon.
Ooh.
In a few months, in a month or more, a few more days. Please, hug.
Oh, don't leave, give me the. Oh, I love you.
Yeah, she wants a hug. It's always hard for everyone saying goodbye. Kids have a hard time with it. Nana has a hard time with it. Danielle has a hard time with it. Chase has a hard time with it. Right, Chase? Oh, don't go. Say, don't go, Nana, don't go.
Alright, I gotta get Elena to say bye because I know she's gonna be very upset with herself if she doesn't.
We're good.
Alright, love you. Bye.
Love you too.
Bye. Love you guys.
Wave, everybody wave.
I know
Oh, look, Chase is sad. Oh,
Aw, Chase, are you sad? It's gonna be okay, buddy.
I'm
I'm gonna be inside. Go to my room.
She gave us.
Oh, buddy, come here. Oh. She's been having a rough morning, and that's why. Saying goodbye is really hard for her. She feels it very deeply. So my dad's coming over today in just a few minutes, actually. We just got an update from him recently, last week, that he's having some health issues. He's had a pain in his rib area for the last like 8 months and been trying to figure out what's going on with him, and the doctors were doing all these tests on his stomach, and he was like, no, it's my ribs. It's like just like a sharp pain. He went to a new doctor after 8 months of not being able to figure out what's going on. They did a CT scan and found that he has a tumor in his ribs. So they don't know if it's cancerous or not yet, but they're going to do another test to find that out. But the doctor who found the tumor said the size of it is a little indicative that it is. So that's kind of been like a blow to me, just because, you know, I mean, he's 73 and you never know how long you have with somebody. And so hopefully we're just praying that it's not, that it will come back and it won't be cancerous, and that they can remove it and it'll all be fine. And if you guys could pray with me on that, like, that'd be huge, and I thank you so much for that. But he's coming over, so we're kind of like, Sundays have been his kind of day to come spend time with the family. We are now making that even more of an effort to be like, okay, like Sundays, days with Gramps, because again, we don't know how long. It's even hard saying this, I haven't really ever said this. You know, we don't know how long he's got here, and you know, so we just want to make the most of all these moments with him. So we're gonna do that. If you want to add, I just want to add that down. They can invite who they want to bring with them. No, you can't. You have to add it because it's your.
John's teaching his dad how to make a group text message.
These five. Oh yeah.
Ev, what you doing? Did you wash your hands?
Yep.
Good job. High five. Okay, Journey's in timeout. He's been a little snippety lately. A lot snippety. We're a little bit worried. He's kind of had some instances of aggression. We're working through it. We're hoping that it's just like overstimulation, but we're keeping an eye on it. He's still very, very young and a little bit unsure of where he is, but that's why he's in the crate for now. Anyway, happy day. The kids are all playing. Gramps came over to visit and everybody's playing, so he's just hanging out here.
I go Tuesday for my scans,
The CT scan?
but I don't go till the 15th for consultation with the doctor. So it may be from the 5th to the 15th before I find out anything about this, what happened on the scans.
They can't look at the scan and know what they're
They
looking
probably
at?
could, but I don't know if they're allowed to.
They usually.
What?
They don't usually let the technicians tell patients what's going on.
Oh, gotcha. Their doctors aren't even there.
No. I have a case worker. I'm gonna call her and see if she can find out for me before
Yeah, I feel like
wait
that.
so long.
I feel like that's a while to wait for that information when you've already been waiting so long.
Yeah, well, I've been waiting since February.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, you feel this knot on my side and tell me that I should have dealt with
Yeah.
that before now.
Did they? Can you feel it?
Come here and you tell
I don't know
me.
if I want to feel it, but okay. Did they feel that?
They did a ultrasound all over me, checking my gallbladder and my liver and everything and around, and then they felt that. They tried to tell me it's my stomach.
What was it before you went to the new doctor and got the CT scan that found like what it was?
Well, I went to the VA and they thought it was my stomach, so they did an endoscopy, and they came back and said I had acute gastritis. So they were over 2 months behind with being able to have me come in and have a consultation with me, so they're required by law now to farm me out. So they sent me to Wake Med GI Clinic. So when I go to Wake Med GI Clinic, I get this doctor that didn't know squat about much of nothing. And so she gave me these blue pills to take at bedtime, take 2 pills at bedtime. It wasn't helping my stomach, it wasn't helping anything.
It was making things
So I
worse.
took that for 2 months and couldn't ever get up with her. So finally, I called the secretary. I told her, I said, look, I'm in major pain. I'm not getting any help in this, what's happening. And she said, well, the doctor you were seeing is on vacation. I said, great, give me another one. And when I first met with him, I said, can we start off on the right foot? I don't want you to prescribe any pills to me. I want you to find out what's wrong with me. That's our goal, I hope. I said, can you do that? And he said, I definitely can. He said, let's do some elimination. So he looked at the endoscopy and said, your stomach's not your problem. He said, you got nothing wrong with your stomach. He said, so if they've given you any pills, you quit taking them.
Wow.
So then he said, let's do a colonoscopy so we can make sure that the colon, because it goes in that area. I said, well, that ain't my colon either. I said, it's over here. The colon's over here. So he said, well, let's do that anyway. Just to start eliminating stuff. I said, okay. So then he comes back and he said, colonoscopy is not your problem, and your stomach's not your problem, so we got to find out something else. He let's do a CT scan. So he did the CT scan, and then he called me up and said, hey, you're urgent. We got a problem. You got a tumor. They had me go get the CT scan from the Wake Med, and I brought it to the VA. They put it in my file, and they gave me a special caseworker
No, sir.
to handle my case, and she's been on top of it ever since. So
That's the update. Scans tomorrow, so if you can, remember to just say a prayer. That'd be great. We really appreciate it, and we're just gonna hope and pray for the best. So we'll let you know what's going on with Papa Murray over here as we find out.
Do you want to go see Grampsy?
no, CMC.
Samantha Riley said until 12 to 14 weeks old, his brain is a sponge. Now is the only time you have to change the way his brain works. After 12 weeks, the sponge shuts off and you're only left trying to retrain his behaviors. You can't truly reset the brain after. She says she does this, it's called puppy culture training.
Okay.
And they do clicker training. You can even like do a digital download of it. So you can kind of learn with like these videos, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's get on that ASAP, because we gotta get this dog right.
It's really soft.
Such a smart dog too. Like,
He's
I think
so
he will
smart.
learn. I think I'll pick up. We just need to know what to like.
The thing is, like,
Teach him.
he has like moments where it's usually if he's like overstimulated and tired, or maybe a little bit afraid and unsure, but he like snaps. And I mean like full on like snarling, like,
Yeah.
and he hasn't hurt anybody. Like he doesn't bite like hard, but very much like freaking out. And so, and if I'm like stop, you know, and kind of distract him, and we've been very gentle with him, he will stop and snap out of it. But for me, like he's gonna be a big dog. Like that's not behavior that we can safely have with our kids. Will always come first. And if there's a question of their safety, like the kids come first. And so,
and that's why like we've always said like we're gonna make sure things are good.
That it's a good fit. Like anytime you get a dog, make sure it's a good fit with the members of your family. Okay, there's not just that you got it and so now you have to keep it no matter what. Because if that dog is aggressive, or if there is like they don't get along with one of your children, or they're scared of them, or your kid's not nice to your pet, it's not gonna work. And it's better to recognize that and rehome the animal than it is to try to force it and then have some sort of tragic, terrible incident. So for us, that's what we got into this. Like, don't know how it's gonna work, don't know the dynamics, but let's see.
But we're gonna give our best shot.
But yeah, this is where we're at right now. Is okay, we might have an issue, but what are all the things we can do to try to correct this behavior now, to try to make sure it's not a problem while we carefully keep an eye on it. And so that's where we're looking into dog training, and I'm asking some friends who have a lot of knowledge in this area and just trying to figure out what can we do to make sure this works. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna put my kids in danger. I think that he'll be all right. I mean, he's so smart, he's so sweet, and any other time he's sweet. It's just certain times, and he is still really young. He was taken away from his mom a little too soon, I think, and so, not by us, we got him from a rescue, but, so I think he just is a little scared still. I think if we can make sure we're respecting him and his energy and giving him time to chill out and calm down. So we're kind of time blocking. You're in your crate, you're resting. Okay, you go play, go eat, go drink, you know, we'll get some cuddle time. And then once he's played for a little while, okay, go back in your crate so you can rest. Not like a punishment, but more of a like
just to get some downtime. Yeah.
Just like toddlers need naps, puppies need a lot of sleep. So I don't think he was getting quite enough because he's constantly playing with Chase. So we're trying to set more boundaries just to set him up for success. How's your arm feel? Is it numb? Is it numb? This camera's really heavy. Anyway, that's that.
All right, Gramps just said he wants to go see the new house. Wasn't planning to go see the new house today, but we're always up for checking it out and seeing what they've done. They've done a lot since he's looked at it last, so I'm excited to see what he thinks about everything that's going on there. So let's go. You see they got the siding on, all the stuff?
What?
Yeah, painted too.
Oh, what?
All right, we're here. Check it out, guys. I mean, I think you've seen the sidings on. All the shutters are on. And I think they painted, so we haven't seen that yet. So let's go check it out, see what it looks like.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
Well, that's great. They painted the house. Don't run, walk, guys. Hey, guys, listen. Hey, listen real quick. Everybody gather up real quick. This is a job site still, which means that there's nails and dangerous things all around. So we gotta look where we're walking. We're not gonna run, Ev. We're not gonna run. We're gonna keep our eyes on the ground, make sure we're not stepping on nails or anything like that, okay?
Or meat, that's
Or meat. No meat.
Touch the walls and get them dirty.
And don't touch the walls, okay? Oh my goodness, and then there's this kid who's just running around. Oh yeah, they put the new doors on. Yeah, they put the wrong doors on, and they had to replace all the doors because they put the wrong ones on.
Oh.
What do you think, Dad?
They come along.
Well, let's go upstairs, moving right along. Ed's checking the floors.
What the fuck?
You checking the floors? What do you think, Pops?
Looks nice to me.
Looks nice to me too. Are you out of here?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I love you, Dad. We'll see ya.
Alright. Let you know how I go Tuesday.
Yeah, let me know. Keep us posted.
Alright, bye.
Well, they put the right doors on because they put the wrong ones on. I don't know if we ever told you guys that, but they did. And they painted some in there. So, moving right along, I guess. Well, guys, my dad is gone. He left. He drove separate to the house. Like, it doesn't like quite feel super real. Like, there's like now times where I'm like, when I actually like think about it, it does. But it's like, you know, he's so great with our kids, loves our family, comes over, wants to come over all the time and just visit. And, you know, it's hard to think about that there will be a time when that's not gonna be the case anymore. And I think it's even more, like it's even harder to think that it might be sooner than later. Like his mom lived until she was like 90 or 91. And so I just kind of like saw my dad, because he's so active and always doing stuff and always working on something. And so he's just, I just kind of envisioned we'd have, 10 plus more years with him. And so to think that that might not be the case is a little hard to swallow. Just my personality, I don't like dwell on those things, but whenever I do, it kind of hits. So thank you for your prayers and just all your thoughts during this time. And we'll keep you guys updated and just see what happens. So just gonna hope for the best and be praying for him ourselves. So we love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you want to make sure you don't miss any of our videos, click follow again, and then tap see first to make sure you stay up to date on what's going on with our family.